I wrote an article on variance in Kotlin, what is covariance, invariance, and contravariance in Kotlin. So it's a very interesting concept of generics. So you can just check this out. Today, what I am planning to do is to complete this code lab. So this code lab is from the learning material of Jetpack Compose, which is in developer.android.com. So I am currently opened this code lab, this first code lab, Compose Essential, and then I have uh, opened this second code lab, implement a real world design. So in this code lab, you will learn how to implement real world design with composable modifier, compose provide that compose provide out of the box. So currently I am doing this code lab. So I've completed this code lab, and let's code along with me, and I'll follow this instruction to complete this code lab. Let's learn some Jetpack Compose layouting and designing. So in the end of this code lab, we will have this kind of screen, portrait and landscape mode. So this app is about the yoga and yoga stretching and all kind of mental health thing. So it's a wellness application. So it's just a UI component only. It doesn't have any business logic or doesn't do anything. I mean, we can click a button and add something or remove. It's just a UI. Okay, so let's design this UI. So let's start from very top. So being a UI toolkit, Compose makes it easy to implement apps design. You describe how you want your UI to look, and Compose takes care of drawing this on the screen. This code lab teaches you how to write Compose, UI. It assumes you understand the concept taught in this basic code lab. So I've completed this. So make sure you complete that code lab fast. In the basic code lab, you learn how to implement simple layout like surfaces, rows, column. You also augmented this layout with modifier like padding. You also augmented this layout like with modifiers like padding, fill width. So you also augmented this layout with modifier like padding, fill width, and size. In this code lab, we implement more realistic and complex layout. So in this code lab, we implement a more realistic and complex layout, learning about various out-of-the-box composable and modifier along the way. After finishing this code lab, you should be able to transform basic app design to working code. Okay. So in this basic code lab, I have also uploaded this video, but you can just follow this code lab. So in this basic code lab, we have learned about surface, rows, column. Also, we have learned this padding, fill max width, size, and also a weight parameter, weight modifier. So in this code lab, we'll implement realistic and complex layout. So this will be a little bit complex than fast. Learning about out of the box composable and modifier along the way. After finishing this code lab, we should be able to transform basic UI and to design. This code lab doesn't add actual behavior. This code doesn't add actual behavior. It's only UI. To learn about state and interaction, follow this. Okay. So if you want to follow this video along with the Google engineer, see, if you want to follow along with her, you can also watch their code lab. They're doing code along like me. So what you learn in this code lab is how modifier help you augment your composable, how standard layout component like column and lazy low position child composable. Lazy low is horizontal recycler. So how alignment and arrangement changes the position of a child composable to their parent. How material composable like scaffold and bottom navigation help you create comprehensive layout. How to build flexible composable using slot API. How to build layout to define skin configuration. What you will need is Android Studio, experience Kotlin syntax including Lambda, basic experience with Compose. If you haven't already, complete the Jetpack Compose basic code lab before starting this code lab, basic knowledge of what composable is and what modifiers are. So what you will build in this code lab, you implement a realistic app design based on the mock provided. So in this code lab, you implement a realistic app design based on mock provided by a designer. My Suti is a well-being app that lists various ways to improve your body and mind. It contains a section list to your favorite collection, section list your there's a section list of favorite collection and section of physical exercise. This is what the app look like. Okay, so see the application. This bottom navigation came to the left hand side on the landscape, so we have to implement this. So let's start get set up. So this type of download code contains this basic code lab. The code lab can be found here. So git clone. Alternatively, you can download two files. So I'll clone this repository first. Okay, I'll clone this repository. So the downloaded code contains code for all available compose code. To complete this code, open this basic to complete this code lab. Open this basic layout code lab project inside the studio. The compose code lab repo contains starter code for all code labs in this pathway. For this code lab, use the basic layout code lab project. Basic layout code lab project that contains the starter and finish code for this code lab. The project is built in multiple grid branches, main and end. Contains the starter code. For this project, make sure your changes here to complete. Make your changes here to complete this code lab and continue the solution of this code lab. So we recommend that you start with the code in main branch and follow the code step by step. So let's check out this repository and switch to the main branch for the starter code. So let's fire up Android Studio. This version is 2024. I need to update it. So see the application I built over last few days. So let's start clone a repository, GitHub repository URL. Let's see, git clone. Cloning repository. So Trust project. Oh man, they just cloned all the project. Let me open the specific branch. Wait a second. This repository contains a set of Android Studio project to help you learn about Compose in Android. Each sample contains a code for specific Compose. So, for the latest version, which I don't have, go hand in hand fundamental declarative layout theming. So, we have to check for this CodeLab. Use the basic layout CodeLab project. To basic layout CodeLab. Let's close it. CodeLab. CodeLab and that compose this one, and we'll check out this basic layouts CodeLab. So let's open it. They are getting those image from pixels. Oops, we could not find. Okay, some images not there. The link is broken. Yeah, it's there. Lips is there. Let's see other one. While the app, the Gradle build completes. Okay. So what this readme says. Readme says this folder contains source code for the basic layout in Compose CodeLab, and it's copyright 2022 Android the Android open source project license under Apache license. So initially when I had to launch some application, I didn't know about this copyright and all. Then I learned those stuff. What is this Apache license and other GNU license and all. So in my first company that I got a job offer, so they handed over me a project, and when I left those company, they said delete this project. What we have given to work on, or we will take legal action if it's distributed elsewhere. So that's the first time I was a bit scared that this kind of thing could have happened if I don't if I mean share the code base or source code. It will be a legal issue. So that's in 2019 during my first job actually. Importing basic CodeLab. Why it is taking too much time? From downloading Android Studio from Cybercafe during those 2018, and Gradle build will take 2 hours, 3 hours on those low-end Windows computer. But because I've switched to MacBook in 2019, I guess, or 18, I purchased a MacBook. from that onward, and the development is much fun. But still, it's a 8 GB RAM, so I need to upgrade it on 16 as I climb ladder of another development. Let's see what happens. See, it's still importing. Let's wait. क्या जाता है ना. This project is incompatible version AGP and that latest support AGP version is AGP. अच्छा AGP का version को थोड़ा सा change कर लो भाई. That's why they have said कि download the latest version of Android. Gemini का पूछता हूँ. पूछने की जरूरत नहीं है, तो हम change कर लेते हैं ना. version को change मारते हैं. पूछ लेते भाई, पूछ लेते. चाहिए इसमें update setting dot it looks like we are facing two separate issues. One is Gradle version compatible and the other is translated setting Gradle file. अरे यार ये नीचे क्यों नहीं जा रहा? So fix the incompatible GPU by using Android Gradle plugin 9, but your version of Android Studio for the environment you are in only supports 8.10.0. The GP9 is currently in alpha preview at the end of the course unresolved defines. Okay. So open project level build or Gradle. अच्छा project level Gradle app project level build or Gradle. This one is a root folder, not the app folder. Look at the plugin block. As a plugin, we change the version of a stable one, such as change the version of the stable one, such as 8.7.0 or या फिर ऐसा कोई है नहीं. प्रोजेक्ट लेवल बोला है भाई. एक तो ये हो गया ना बिल्ड. वो एंड्रॉइड का अगर लेआउट है जितना तो हो जाता है. अच्छा ये प्रोजेक्ट लेवल बिल्डर कर लिया. यस जस्ट फाउंड इट inside app folder. Plugin let's copy those two lines. Let's rerun the login ID was already. ये सब करते करते टाइम सारा निकल जाएगा यार. I think I have to change this one. 8.10.1. I think this will work out to be fine. So sometimes we need to figure it out our own where the issue is rather than completely depend on AI. Let me turn on my Wi-Fi for the wireless USB wireless debugging. App name is My Suthi. Now the Gradle sync is complete. Let's check out the starter branch. Wow, Rahul Roy. Great, yeah. Much pull request from Android India Innovation. Srikanta Sakanja. I'm just looking at who did contribution of what, okay? Git branch main. Okay, it has only one branch. Main branch. Content the setup of this project. Make sure you change how to complete this code lab and content solution of this code lab. Start the code main. But where is the, wait a second. Let me open ChatGPT. Git command. Git list branches. I think should have the end branch as well. Git origin main. And there is an end branch too. If you check out, then it will check out this branch. I'm confused here a bit. It has other branch as well. See, remote origin, main, Innova, perfect code lab, we got a patch, this and that. Is there anywhere to see the remote branch? List of all branches, local plus remote. I think that's the way. Open up the terminal and create branch A. See, there's lots of remote branch, main, remote origin head, main, remote origin, and check out performance. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 remote branches, and if I open the git origin 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, fixed run deprecation and end all renovate. Let's see, do you have any kind of description of this layout? Let's check out, man. Wait a second. Basic layout code lab. Let's open this up. Okay, let's not do some head, make our head confused here. Let me start running those apps. It's currently on the main. It's currently on the branch main. Also, what I can do is to let me check out the end branch as well. Let me check out the end branch. Sometimes removed branches don't show because local repo has not faced the latest changes. So let's git fetch all, git branch A, git branch main. Okay, let's ask this question: how to check out a remote branch locality? It's just simple, yeah. But still, let's do a code along with ChatGPT. You don't need to do it. We can also do like this. So as an end branch, let's do it and this do the checkout here. Your local changes is to follow the file sudo by that by checkout, and the studio can self changes checkout and unself true because we've changed this. Do the smart checkout. Now changes in remote. Your unaccommodated changes we should accept. Accept left. Okay. So checkout to and let's sync it down. We check out at the end branch. See, now currently and branch is checked out, so we need to check out to check out main. Git add all. We can't push it because of the reason. Let's check out main now. You switch to branch main. Git branches main and end. Okay, let's make the main branch. It could have changed. Version control is very important in working with a industry standard level. So okay, let me finally run this. So let's check out the end branch to see if this Gradle version is 8.10.1 or it just remains same. Currently in main. So application branch is currently main. One commit above and is one commit over. There is some conflict. कोई नहीं. Currently the branch is main. So let's run the application. Now it will take some minute to build the cradle. So I think I should stop this video here, and I'll start very fresh on the next video, because as I have just checked out to uh, main branch right now, so I think I need to stop this because it's becoming boring. So I'll make these videos in two parts. First part is about setting up, and then second part will be the code lab. Okay, see you. Bye. See you in the next video where this gradle will finish, and we start with this code lab from fresh.